Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to the FTB server that I play on with my friends. I'm Azuzu, and today we're going to continue working on the farms. If you remember last episode, we ended up getting the wheat farm, carrot farm, and potato farm up and running, but it doesn't work with melons, it doesn't work with pumpkins, sugarcane, cacti, all that fun stuff. So we're going to go ahead and break into forestry multi-farms to get all of that work done. And also for some of the other tree farms, like this one back here, which was originally going to be used for Copes's his tree breeding farm, so that we can get extra saplings and wood from all the different tree types, so he doesn't have to do that over there. It actually doesn't work with Steve carts. It ends up planting birch saplings when you put ebony in there, for an example, or jungle saplings when you put teak. Just weird things like that. And it doesn't actually pick up the saplings. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a multi-farm for trees and multi-farm for rubber trees as well. So our little farm area will expand yet again. So I'm going to go ahead and start working on that, and I will be back when I have a lot of the bips and bobs to get it underway. And I'm going to mine out my angel block and get to work. It seems every time I come back to forestry, I have to relearn everything that I've done the last time I tried to do it. But I digress. I now have a bunch of intricate circuit boards being made for the different types of farms. I pretty much narrowed it down to 3 or 4 different types of farms. But essentially, I'm just going to need a bunch of intricate circuit boards anyways, so I'm having the carpenter just make a ton. All of the electron tubes that are made, the rubberized ones are for rubber trees, lapis is for cocoa, obsidian is for gourds, so that's your pumpkins and melons, diamond is for reeds, and golden is for cactus, if I recall correctly. The last little bit I need now is for trees, for doing orchards. That goes both for making orchards in the sense of harvesting plants from them, and also making the arboretums. So anything tree related is copper, and I'm just going to make as many of these as I can. And I'm out of glass. Glass. I'm just going to use this. Boop. That goes in there. More glass. Tight. I'm going to be happy with this. So the intricate circuit boards are being made. If you haven't done this before, it's actually kind of cool. I need that tool right there. What? Oh, there we go. I need a soldering iron. And I'm going to steal these 24 boards. So let me go ahead and pull up the wiki because I already forgot what to do. Things may freak out real quick while I search for it. That's not the page I want. No. I'm really dumb. Okay, here we go. So right click with your soldering iron. I'm going to go ahead and switch this to a manual farm, because most of these will be manual farms. So I'm going to put this intricate board into here, and this will be for cocoa beans, which will be 2 lapis. And I'll get these out of my way. Just pile them over here. So 2 lapis, and I want 2 rubber plantations. So I need the rubberized. And what I will be doing, I think it's the order in which it goes is north, south, east, west. So for north, I'm going to put lapis, and then for south, I'll put rubber and rubber. And there's cocoa and rubber plantations. Now I'm going to do the same again for another one, which will be for gourds, which is all for diamond. That's 5. So gourd. Perfect. Next I will do, what is next? I'm going to do a combination of these 2, which is reeds, and then these 2, which is cactus. Succulent means cactus. Next I will do trees. So I'm going to do 2 of these actually, because I want 2 orchards. One for fruit, one for apples, and one for lemons, or nuts rather. Perfect. So orchards, orchards, and now do managed farms, and I'm gonna do 2 managed farms for the future, which is gonna be 3 or 4 arboretums. There we go. And then 4 arboretums. It's always really scary making these because it's hard to figure out what you're doing. So here's all the farms. So it's actually more than 3 or 4 than I originally said, but actually it's 3 or 4 types of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the multi-block farms now, which I need a ton of them, and I will go ahead and start reshaping the land outside. Let's get to making these farms. So I need bricks here. I need copper. I need some slabs, which I made a whole bunch of ebony. And finally, we need some tin electron tubes, which I made a ton. And I messed up. Oh yes, I need to put a lot more copper in there. I'm not putting the copper fully in there because I end up, it ends up condensing downstairs. Ah, screw it, I'm doing it. I'll just have to spam click. Okay. And now I have more stuff. Okay, so we have a whole bunch of farm blocks now. Let's go ahead and head outside. I will be making some more farm blocks that have tin electron, or not tin electron tubes, the control and the hydrator and the hatch, I think, for the very top. But essentially, 1, 2, 3, 4 high. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4 high. They need to be 4 high, and I'm making small farms because, once again, the need for the resources isn't that great. But with all of these, it should be perfect for a melon farm. Ow. And boom, boom. You should be a multi-farm, maybe, possibly? It takes a minute. Oh, there she is. Multi-farm, yay. Actually, should I? I'm going to move this up one more because I like it looking, I like it that way. Let's go down here and break it up. Good thing I'm not making one of the giant ones, otherwise this would have been taken much longer to do. Okay, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. I always like seeing the stripe when I'm on the very top level. It's thinking about it. It's thinking about it. There it is. Cool. So that's up and running now. So essentially, in this space here that I have it set up with, it will be... wow, my brain is dying once again. It will plant and harvest crops out of here. So if we get... Where are you at? The gourds one, because I want it to be gourds in this area. We plop this into here, and it's perfect. So now I just need to get the valve for the water, and I need to set up a way to get, what's it called? Fertilizer over here, and basically just set up the farmland. I'm going to switch out this dirt and grass blocks with gravel, so it's in line with this side. And I will put down the dirt on the interior when I'm done with that. In the meantime, you probably saw these lasers flipping around. We need a lot more room for the other farms. Oh, hello. Oh, hello again. We need a lot more room for the farms, so I'm going to go ahead and grab my Arbor Day Foundation, and I'm going to take out a lot of these trees going all the way back over to here, and yeah, I'm basically taking out this line of trees so I can put other stuff here. That way we have all the farms taken care of. Essentially what's going to happen is this little chunk here will be for the cactus and the reeds, and then the, what is it called? Cocoa beans and rubber will be there. And finally on, no! And finally on this side over here will be the orchards and arboretums for copse. So I'm going to go over and start working on that, get the other blocks for this, and I'll be good to go. Oh, and I do have my ender tanks for water. So I'll put all this in here for now while I work on everything else. After much progress, I have the entire area cleaned out and terraformed. I'll go ahead and put my succulent and gourd, or no, gourd, succulent and reed farm here. So that's cactus and reed. This will be rubber, or rather resin and cocoa beans. This big boy will be Copes's tree farm. And then these last two will be the orchards. So let's go ahead and start constructing these. First off, I have, I have the farm gearbox, the valve, and the hatch now. So I can go ahead and figure out how I want to do this. I think I'm just going to go straight down the edge. Actually, north is this way, so I want them to be east. I'm going to put them east. Let's go ahead and switch these back out. I think, let's get some room here, put these here. I think the way that I want to do the, hey, go away. I think the way I want to do this is the valve in the middle, the gearbox on this side, and then the hatch on that side. And it should, there we go. And then all the gibbons and gubbins will be on top. So let's go ahead and start forming all the rest. 1, 2, 3, 4. It actually took much longer to figure out how to put the big farm in between the smaller ones. It was a lot of math. Well, not really. Oh, God. Not really math, but just trying to sort out how things are done. It was very, very annoying. And oh, I'm running low on these crystals. There we go. Okay. So they're going to be on this side. Oops. One too many. Anyways, it was a lot of trial and error because I was too stubborn to bust out any like graph paper or anything like that to get up and running. But eventually it got here. Gearbox and then a hatch. And that should make a band? Oh, there we go. It always kind of scares me when it takes a few minutes. Let's go ahead and make some more. I'm actually pretty happy with the progress that I've made today. 3, okay, one more. Pretty much all the farms are done. The last little bit after this will be the figuring out how to keep the, oh God, what's it called? The fertilizer up and running. Well, once that's all set, it'll be good to go. Yeah, so good. I'm going to wait for last for that one because it's going to take a lot of these. God, why did I do that? It's going to take a lot of the farm blocks, and these little ones are just much easier to make right now. Oh my goodness. There's actually a lot more learning for how to, like, relearning how to do this after, I don't know, a year of making these. Or rather, it's been a year since the last time I made multi-farm blocks, and I believe I've done everything as it should be. Okay, cool. I just have to watch to make sure. But once we get past the hurdle of making sure that the fertilizer is up and running, we should be good to go. I probably won't ever have to touch any of these again unless we have some sort of major issue with them. Or we're going to move them, which I doubt will happen because of how much of a pain in the butt these are to make. Valve and hatch. Let's do that. I'm going to clear my inventory right now and just put all these on here. Okay, cool. Now this is the big boy. So many. So close I can taste it. Once I'm done with this, though, I'm not really sure what I'll do after it. Maybe take a well-deserved break, maybe a nap. I think I'll take a nap. Okay, gearbox, valve, and hatch. Did it work? Did it? Yeah, nice. Okay, so the next step is the ender tanks. I'm gonna start over on this one over here. The valve's in the middle. I think I can just slam it down. Flip the valve. There we go, perfect. Put that there. Forgot to flip the valve. And I fell down again. Let's go ahead and place you. Plop. Plop. Flip the valve. Nice. Plop. Flip the valve. Wait, what? Green, blue, red. Oh, is it empty because it's trying to fill all these? Yeah, I think that's what it's doing. Once one of them is filled, they'll all be fine. Flip the valve, and then this one. Plop that down and flip the valve. Which one's filling right now? Is it you? Slowly. Okay. I'm going to allow these guys to fill, but in the meantime, let's go ahead and put in their circuit boards. So you are going to be... Oh god, put these back up here. There we go. You're going to be reeds and cactus. Oops. Reeds and cactus. Tight. You are going to be cocoa and rubber. Nice. You're going to be an arboretum, which is this one, which is trees. And this boy right here will be an orchard, and you will be an orchard. Nice. I'm very happy with this. That way we can do apples, lemons, cherries, hill cherries, and I think there's other fruits too. And then this side will be chestnuts, walnuts, Brazil nuts, and whatever the other kind of nut there is. Nice. I'm liking it. Time to sort out power and sort out how we're going to keep this gearbox up and running at all times. Or gearbox, the hatch. This is the gearbox. So this hatch right here, I'll have to set up the conditional like I did on the former server where it will extract items, certain types of items when it sees it, and then if it needs items, it'll call them and pull them in from another ender chest. So there'll just be a giant network of stuff up here. So I'm going to go ahead and start working on that and getting all of the gates, pipes, and ender chests on the tesseracts as well. So I'll start working on that, and I shall return shortly. I should now have most of everything that I need. Let's see here. I have a tesseract for power, and that will be hooked up to the solar power, receive only. So now it should have energy. I don't think it actually indicates that it has energy, but that's all I need. So fertilizer's in there. So all we need now is to till the ground and plant what we need to plant. So, oh god. Actually, it's anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do like weird pattern. So give me these two. Give me my... Wait. What? Oh, here it is. I'll do the broken one. Okay. So I think I was just going to do one down. I'm just going to do rows like this for now. Let's go ahead and plant the pumpkins and the... Oh. Pumpkin. Pumpkin. Melon. Melon. I already forgot what's what, so... pumpkin, pumpkin, so... Pumpkin, pumpkin. I think that's right. Melon, melon. Pumpkin, pumpkin, melon, melon. Pumpkin, pumpkin, melon, melon. And what I'll do is I'll grab my chalice and we'll put water here. Take that piece of dirt, please. And water here. That should reach everywhere on here and hydrate the land. Oh god. Water. Screw the dirt. I don't want the dirt. And water. Okay. So that's going to do its thing. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one, which is the... Oh geez. Internal server error. Lovely. I'll return shortly. There we go. That was very bizarre. Solar for that. Receive. Let's go ahead and do fertilizer in there. Oh, what? Oh, there we go. Now then. I think I was just going to do something simple with this too and just do like a little cross or whatever. And then this way. Actually, what was north? So north and south are reed farms, so we can do this. What did that say? Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and place some water. I screwed up everything. There we go. Let's go ahead and plop some reeds. I don't have any reeds. Reeds are in here somewhere. I need to put something. Oh, water. Duh. Cool. That one's set up. Not set up. Do that. And then on this side, we'll do the same weird little cross. Place the water. I think this will work. And this. All the way to that spot. I don't think I ever did a reed and cactus farm on the old server. I think Copes had taken care of that. And then finally the cactus, which is over in that chest. I don't know how to organize myself today. Okay, so they can't touch anything. So there. That should do. Can I? Oh, I can actually put one there. Awesome. Wait. Am I missing something? Why was I able to put one there, but not... Oh, there. Just plop that there. Put that reed back down. Oh, hello, reed. Put the cactus there. Okay. I'm going to let it do its thing. Next is the... I don't have the resources for this. And I don't have the resources for those two, but what I can do is put the humus in here. Humus. That's melon seeds. So that's going to be ready for when Copes is good to go. Oh, and the fertilizer. Oh, it needs power. Ho, ho, ho. There we go. Receive and solar. Click. Perfect. Excuse me. And these two, I don't have the resources to finish them yet either. So I'll just plop these down. Do I have an extra tesseract? Oh, that one needs a tesseract. Solar, receive, check. This one's already set up. Good. This one should be set up. Check. And you, right click, solar, check. Okay, they're all set up with power. I'm gonna put some fertilizer, oops. Put some fertilizer in the correct slot. And I didn't put fertilizer in the one over here. So let's go ahead and fertilize. Oh, there we go. Let's go get some rubber tree saplings and some jungle wood. One stack should do. Let's do some rubber wood saplings. And then we'll do... What's the last thing we need? Bone meal. Just so that I can grow some of those trees. Let's do this one next. Rubber tree saplings. Which one's rubber tree? So that's east-west. So here and here. Oh god. We'll use this boy to get rid of the leaves. Hello? Rubber? Oops. What did I need dirt? Is there any rubber? Ouch. I don't think there is. Lovely. Let's do this side. Boom and boom. Bone meal and bone meal. That little poop. There we go. There's a couple. And nice, so it's collecting the rubber. Does it overtap the logs? I think it's overtapping the logs. Something tells me this setup was not ideal, and I screwed it up. It did get too sticky resin. Oh god, this is gonna be a terrible, terrible thing. Oh well. Let's do jungle wood. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. No, I just want 4. And what we'll do is we'll line that. Oh, I forgot the cocoa pods. Something tells me this should have been a managed farm rather than a manual farm, but we'll find out. I need cocoa. 1 stack ought to do. We'll just do 2 sides for now. You know, we have a test server for all of this. I ought to be smart enough to do test servers of everything, or test runs of everything on the test server, but I think I'm failing to do that lately. I'll blame it on being sleep deprived. That should work. Okay, these guys are dead. Minus the chest situation, it's looking good. I mean, for the most part. I think, oh, we should check to see if anything's grown. Nothing. I will wait, and I will be back when I have something of value to show. I just realized that I am way over time, but I did realize one thing, or come to find out one thing. It's actually replanting the cocoa beans, or the cocoa beans are spreading. I can't quite tell. Something weird's going on with the cocoa beans, but it is harvesting and replanting. Not with the rubber though, so I'll have to figure out how to solve that problem. This over here is actually harvesting sugarcane and cactus. It's so long as the sugarcane or cactus are 3 tall. So that's working just fine. Oh, and same thing with the reeds. So if I just plop a couple reeds up to there. Don't prove me wrong, please. There we go. So that's harvesting just fine. And I haven't seen any pumpkins or melons harvest. Oh, well, that answers my question. So that guy's working. I'm very happy with 50% of these. I'm going to wait for Copes to come online to figure out the orchard stuff and his tree farm. And when that's taken care of, we'll be good to go. Oh, and the rubber tree, of course. I think I may just scrap rubber tree, put something else in its stead, and leave this guy down here for rubber trees only, and I'll just harvest and throw the logs that come out from it into a centrifuge. But other than that, multi-farms are kind of mostly working. Mostly working. Anyways, I've been Azuzu. I hope you've all enjoyed watching, and I will catch you all later. Take care.